Hello, King of the Pit TV, devoted to Jim. Love Shim. I'm a poet and I don't know it. This band's called Seka. 10 tracks. Crossover, apparently. Never come across this act before. Tang Records 2006. Over. The artwork hints at an earlier period. Looks like an 80s album cover, don't you think? I'm going to wake up a little bit, going to perk up a little bit during the listen through. I'm glad to get back onto listening to some music. I'm currently well deep into a fast at the moment. Honestly, first time intentionally fasting beyond what I normally do. Normally I'm into intermittent fasting and whatnot, but this time around I'm entering the world of autophagy, which is a biological process that should, clear up some bad cells in my body and, get rid of them. Not something I'm very well educated on, but during my education on fasting, it's something I've come across and, it has anti-cancerous properties and a lot of good stuff such as that. So I'd recommend you look into it if you're not scared of the idea of fasting. So this is Bloodbox, track number 1 of 10. Hey, I don't know what to expect. Let's jump in. What's good tonight, people? Hope you're all well. I do like crossover. Okay. It's a good start. I wonder, don't get me wrong, a little bit high tempo in the realm of thrash, especially in the realm of crossover. More of a mid-tempo track. Down to what I've heard, the vocal performance and the writing style, I think that's what we're going to stay within. We might have a few slower songs, in all honesty. I don't think we're going to go past that in the terms of speed, which ain't a problem to me. Respectfully, a budget recording, which serves purpose. Stockier guitar tone, you know, quite sharp and gritty. No frills attached. Pretty good. I'm looking forward to hearing where we go from here. We've got Angel coming up next. Hello. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Seka, and the band's album is entitled Love Shim. Track numero 2 is Angel. You're my angel, you're my darling. Let's jump in, shall we? The future is open. Let's go. This is a really cool sound because, to me, it's a more unique approach to crossover than what I generally hear, you know. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of crossover when it errs more to the punk side. I do like my crossover a little bit more metal infused because, let's be fair, the metalheads have got the talent and the production value and, you know, a little more marketable per se, but, you know what I mean, who wants to give a punk a guitar and say, write some thrash riffs, man? But this band's cool because, I mean, this area in particular brings the hardcore out. We've got the palm mutes on the guitar. Like, that's pretty fucking hardcore. Listen. And you had the toms prior to that. And then you got this heavy metal double kick, which isn't necessarily so much thrash as just like organic heavy metal. The drummer's use of the close hi-hat though, that's punk rock as hell. Come on. Bruh, it was definitely the guitarist who was like, yeah, it's got to be a metal band. Drummer's like, what the fuck? Drummer wants to be playing in Conflict or something. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, this is a really cool sound. I am enjoying this. Let's keep on going. What more do I need to say, honestly? We got WMF coming up next. See you there. Yes, now bless now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Love Shim is the record by a band called Seka that I was unfamiliar with up until right now. This entire listen through goes out to my friend Jim, who recommended this on the Patreon. Let's just jump in. This one is track 3, WMF. This is actually really unique. Let's go. Sounds like Dead Kennedys. Ba-da-da-da. Don't go on about white motherfucker, please. I hope you still hear that. I just knocked my audio off.
I don't think so.
With all due respect, I like punk rock music, but I'm too old for the racial politics, you know. I picked up a book from the library. It was in alignment with the critical race theory sort of genre of information. And it was like, why I don't talk about race on the front cover. And I thought, all right, fair play. You know, that sounds interesting. Little did I know, engraved in between those two bits, in white on white, was why I don't talk to white people about race. I thought, fuck's sake. Well, you know what? As long as I've taken it out of this free library, nobody else gets to read this bullshit, you know? Bruh, I think accentuation does nothing but accentuate the issue, you know. When I was in history class and I was a young kid, I'm just thinking, why the hell are they just like... History is a beautiful thing and we can learn some fantastic, you know, enlightening components of what once was. But instead they just taught us all of this wacky divisive shit, and then when you look at where the curriculum stems from, it all makes sense, you know. We can't be united. They don't want that. Do you know what Sham69 said? Sham69 said, if the kids are united, they will never be divided. That was WMF. I thought some great unique elements into there. The tech drums were really cool. But when it got into the actual track, I felt the section by section, the timing was just a bit off. The songwriting could have been better. But hey, it was hit or miss, that one, because, well, it wasn't hit or miss, it was hit and miss, because even though I didn't necessarily agree with that too much, the, you know, unique ideas were flipping unique. See you on the next one. Yes, now bless now. There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV signing in. Listening to Love Shim, the album by Seka. Okay, apologies if I mispronounced the name. How the heck am I supposed to know? This is track number 4 entitled Campaign. Let's go. Come on now. It's like Chromags. Very good, very good. Albeit it is fresh. It takes... It's fascinating because... crossover generally, the punk-infused stuff takes... You know, as far as my palette is concerned, what I've consumed over the years... It takes more so from the metal-infused hardcore than the actual heavy metal rooted rootsy thrash metal. So what we've got here is a crossover act. That is a crossover thrash act, but arguably, you know, I don't want to create its own genre, but you could arguably call it like crossover heavy metal, because this is very old school thrash metal riffs, you know, when it was direct from the roots of what came prior, as opposed to giving it the transitional period, you know, the Metallica Kill 'Em All record and the Show No Mercy record, you know, them early rooted in heavy metal influenced sounds. Not saying this sounds like Slayer, more so definitely Kill 'Em All in moments, but hey, what a compliment, eh? We've got Cutlet coming up next, track number 5. Yes, now, bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Love Shim is the album by Seka. Cutlet is the title of this tune. Shall we? One, two, three, four. So that Cro-Mags on the vocal. Age of Quarrel. There's that heavy metal that I referenced in the last one. There's a bit of Celtic Frost here. Or Sheer Terror if you want to approach it in the hardcore sense. Come on now. That was my favourite one on the record so far. I like this riff. This riff's sick. Yeah, that riff's sick, especially with the drum beat. Yeah, that's quality. It kills it off too fast though. With the palm mutes and the vocal line, kills it off too soon. That's a great riff. People Suck, track number 6. Can't have a punk rock record without People Suck. Yes, now, bless now, don't forget the rest now. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Love Shim, track 6 of 10 by the band Seka. It's entitled People Suck. Is it really a punk adjacent album without a song called People Suck? That's for you to tell me. This stylist for regards, that's Jim who recommended this on the Patreon. One love, brother. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit of Rollins, perhaps. Great riff, by the way. This is very appropriate to the new modern sound of these, you know, weirdo hardcore bands, these chain punk bands, you know. Yeah, great little dance floor filler riff. That at the end, I like that one. That was a good tune. By halfway, I thought, oh, is this just a filler track? I thought of it being 2 minutes 17. We're going to have a rager. But yeah, the second half really pulled it together there. Great riff, great riff. Normally they come and go with the riffs, you know, so you don't know. You don't know if they're going to drop out of that riff like within a couple of bars. PMS coming up next. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Pretty tired. NGL, Seka is the band. Track 7 of 10 is entitled PMS. We're lifting it. We're slurring and burring, and we're listening to the album Love Shim. Okay, let's go. Go on, bang the guitars on then. This is the most bait YouTube video title of all time. This guy, Bill Howie, has done a video and it's called I Quit Weed for 13 years, then started again. What happened next surprised me. 1 month ago, 55,000 views. Can you believe it? That's like the most YouTube title of all time. What happened next surprised me. I listened to this one riff. What happened next surprised me. I'm currently 26 hours into a fast. Yo, they need to do a tune with the intensity of the tempo that we had there on the drums. That was sick there at the end. This tune wasn't adequate. We didn't need the half of the song being that clean guitar. I can't even tell you what about that clean guitar. I was too distracted by the related videos. That's how bland it was. It was just background noise. These metal bands, I say this on every thrash metal band I watch, like, no crossover needed. Just like all these thrash metal bands feel like they need to do this, like, clean part of a record for some reason, even though they wouldn't listen to that themselves. Like, when they're listening to music they want to listen to, it's just like a bit of a cliche quirk, isn't it, really, for thrash bands. Date with Seka coming up next. The short, well, in partnership for the shortest on the record. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Love Shim. Track 8 of 10 is entitled Date with Seka. What more needs to be said? This Tyler's through goes out to my friend Jim. One love. Let's jump in.
My first date.
It's a short one. Come on now. This band allows the bassist to pop every once in a while, and there should be a lot more moments, honestly, because when that bass comes out and the guitar cuts out, the bass tone is fantastic. Metal bands need to take notice, because metal bands don't let that bassist pop whatsoever. Give no time to shine for the bass guitar. But punk rocker acts know exactly what they're doing. Arguably, the bass is more important than the guitar in punk music. It's all root notes in it, like your organic grassroots punk.
Seka.
Come on. Mysterious little James Bond chord there to finish off with. It was alright. It was an alright tune. We've had no tracks really that have, like, you know, ruined the record. PMS, the one that came prior, you know, the half of it being the clean section. Yeah. As an album, it flows. As a song, independently. Yeah. Let's keep moving. Black Kiss coming up next, track number 9, yeah? Yes, now there's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Love Shim by Seka is the record. Track 9 of 10 is entitled Black Kiss. Let us jump in. Let's go. Some stabs. Come on. Very good, very good. We went into a little bit of a hard mosh there at the end. Jeez Louise. Very cool, very cool. I mean, what do I need to say? It was just a great tune. There was no downer to that. Man, it flew by. It flew by. What more do I need to say? I'm stuttering and buttering. We need to finish this record off, people. Let's do so. Caesarean coming up next. 7 minutes 12. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in, finishing this record off. Love Shim by Seka, track 10 of 10, devoted to Jim. Via the Patreon. Caesarean, his last track. Is it going to be a whole 7 minutes? Or is it going to be a little secret tingling? I don't think I've had one record in the past 20 requests that had a secret track. Oh, basically flows in. Come on now. I have never come across a tune that has been entitled Caesarean or even included Caesarean in the title. You can't have a tune entitled People Suck and then correctly spell Caesarean as another track on the record. You can't do that. That's a duality of mature and youth, you know? It's a big flipping word.
When I came down from the water that I crossed before, when I came down from the river, I heard the call. I tried not to make no waves, watching roof dance and just for making no way. Everything's out in the water. I heard them call. No!
Let's go.
One,
We're getting metal as hell now. I can't believe they finished with a 7-minute tune. Bam. What a rhythm. Bam. You should have had loads of riffs like that in the record. That was sick. That rhythmic stuff's really good. Great cadence here. Great finale. That didn't feel like a 7-minute tune. Incredibly shocked that they finished it off with a 7-minute number. But they made it flow. They made it flow. Great track. You know, if they did 7-8 tunes, 7 minutes, that sounded like that, flowed like that, had ideas like that, it still would have been a fantastic record, really, honestly. It worked really well in that long form, and I wouldn't have expected this band to do so. But yeah, most definite. I'm going to do one last video. I'll give you a rating out of 10. And yeah, we'll call it a day. I'll give you my final overview of the record as a whole, okay? Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget the rest now. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. And signing out on this one, we just listened to 10 tracks of this record by a band entitled Seka. The record was Love Shim. Never come across this app before. Pleasant listen. It was recommended on a Patreon by my friend Jim, who's put me onto some decent metal, to be honest with you, as of the past moment. This was no different. Good crossover. So a little bit of punk in here, or should I say quiet the healthy contribution of punk. If I'm stuttering and buttering people, bruh, I need sleep, alright? I'm happy to finish off. So we got 10 tunes of heavy metal infused thrash metal crossover hardcore punk music. Generally speaking, the songs average at about, just call it 3 minutes. Yeah, we'll just call it 3 minutes. 3 minutes, if not 2 minutes 50, perhaps. Where do we go? Honestly, fantastic ideas, numerous ideas, and a unique sense of writing that expands beyond a lot of the crossover, if not metal, if not punk music I've heard before, which is fantastic, right? You know, when a band does it well, they don't just hit it once. This band hits it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times throughout different tracks. Different ideas, different rhythms, different stop and starts, a little bit of modern, a little bit of old school. Like I said, the thrash metal on this is a little more heavy metal adjacent as opposed to your punk, which is crazy, right, when you think about it, because this is a crossover act, which means it's metal infused with hardcore punk music, but The punk element resides by itself, and the metal element resides in the heavy metal, as opposed to it being the punk metal. Do you know? Like a more older school Metallica Kill 'Em All influenced sound. Vocally, yeah, I'm not too fussed on the vocals, in all honesty. Lyrically, yeah, there's some good moments, don't get me wrong, but I think the front person is like my least favourite part of the act. Great bass presence. The drumming is controversial because the drumming could be better because it's it's like a flipping anarcho-punk. It's like the guitarist really wanted to start a band, was a great guitarist, and then got his friend who was a drummer who wasn't a great drummer. But the drumming works because it brings that real old school punk quality, the closed hi-hat and the lack of ornamentation, you know, really gives it a cool contrarian approach in relation to the, you know, quite mature in their own way guitar work and songwriting elements. Production wise, very basic in the most proper way. You know, you get what you want to get. You get a band with guitars, a drum kit, and a frontman, and a couple of backing vocals from time to time. What more needs to be said? If I rate the record, I'll give it a respectful, yet not amazing, 5.5. That's it, really. They're 5.5. Good quality stuff. This is an album that the last track was a massive whopping 7 minutes, which is crazy in relation to the rest of the tunes. But this band probably could have pulled off a 7-track record at like 7 minutes per song, 7 to 8 minutes per song, and still have it sound good, because it felt like they were really more organised in that longer form content, even though it's, you know, not what I would generally go for. It really worked for this band. I'm signing out. Peace.